For you of the great spinner. So at 878-784, we will let you know when that one is completely sold out, but we are jumping back. See, yesterday I couldn't get it. Today I get it. We're just back and forth and back and forth.
That's right.
We're all over the place
That's why I wear my phone. I just want to see how many steps I log when I'm here.
I bet we did log a lot yesterday. Holy cow. And by the way, if you just joined us, I'm so glad because this is it. This is the final show of our 14th anniversary with Samantha. So I mentioned this yesterday and even a little earlier, you know, we struggle with the perfect toiletry bag. If you've never seen this one before, don't stop what you're doing and pay attention because I think this is so brilliant, the way you've organized this bag. And by the way, we have all of the colors, but I will let you know, like the burgundy, there's only like 100 left in the burgundy. We have that navy blue with about 200, black about 270. Here we also have it in that gorgeous gray. We have the champagne, and there's the burgundy.
So this is, I love this one because you've got basically what feels like a little capsule, right? Toiletry bags can get really big, bulky. You lose space when you start to pack for the. You're like, where am I going to put my toiletry bag? So I love how this is a really slender, low-profile case that really fits at the top of your luggage and takes up very little room. When I am at a place where I have counter space, this is my ideal way to use it because it just creates its own station where all of my toiletries, my skincare, my hair care is all laid out perfectly. I'm going to take some of these out so you can see the great organization because the main comment, if you go to the customer reviews, and it is a customer pick, is how deceptively big and how much they can put in it. It is because it does look a little bit more, you know, compact.
Yes, it does.
And yet you can fit, it's more large capacity. So right here, I've got these two gathered pockets so I can keep my bigger liquids here, and that keeps them in place, and so they're not knocking everything else around,
Love
right?
that.
But then I have all this space here in the front for more toiletries, so I'm going to put that there. There's sort of that front row. And then just as a contrast, right next to it, let me put that there, right next to it on top is this little zippered, totally slender pocket just for tiny things. So my lip glosses that I'm always losing because where did they go? They went to the bottom of the bag and I can't see them anymore. They're right up here front. And then on the side, you've got these wonderful side pouches. Again, more organization. This is a full bottle of mousse that you get at the drugstore. These pouches are both plastic lined, so really super easy to keep clean. All of these things have a tendency to leak or explode or that sort of thing. Just a tip, if you are flying, you want to remove at least a third of the liquid. The liquid expands in the air.
Yes.
That's why it's exploding like that. But easy to clean. So I love the fact that this just
everything
becomes
is all wiped. You can wipe right out.
Exactly. And what I want to show you, because this is what people comment on the reviews, is just how much space is here. So you've got this. Here are the two tubes, and now I'm going to just keep putting more tubes. I'm glad you did that. And you can see that I can still zipper it up. So it's really,
and you still got a bunch of room
and
right
I
in front.
still have, and you know, women will figure out what goes. There goes my little eye cream goes right there. Now, if I don't have counter space, and that happens a lot more these days, especially if you're on a cruise, it also has, of course, a hook, so I can hang it on the back of a door. And if I'm doing that, of course, I want to make sure that whatever in here, it's not going to fall out. I'm just going to zip it halfway, and it's going to stay put. So I can use it two ways. I can use it as counter space, vertical, like a nice little station, or I can use it as a hanging kit as well. So really great. It's a customer pick, a huge customer pick. This is the fourth time we have brought this model back.
Is it really?
And so this is going to be the fourth time that it sells out. So it's a really phenomenal purchase. Again, what we love about it.
And all these little pockets too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thanks, Bobby.
You're welcome. I'm here to help.
Right. So this pocket, again, is deceptive because it's the entire thing. So great place to stash your toothbrush, your toothpaste, those kinds of things. And then it has a little peekaboo mesh window, so you can have kind of an idea of what you have in there. And then there's little pocket here is a little snap. I like to put my hair ties, bobby pins, anything like that. That's super small that, you know, always gets lost and then just kind of thrown away.
Exactly.
But what I love so much about this bag, we have so many great colors, is again, it's compact,
the space
and
it takes,
flat. Now,
like
of course,
nothing.
when you pack it up, it's going to be thicker, but the whole point of this is that it is slender. It is slim. It doesn't bulk up like a traditional toiletry kit, and then you don't know, it's not going to fit.
And that you can just lay down, like if you're laying your clothes underneath like all the packing cubes and stuff.
Exactly,
So, versus the other one that, right, you have to follow the shape of it too.
Yeah,
So
and I always feel like this is the last thing I pack.
Right.
Because I always need what's in there the night before, the day of. I need my creams, and then they go in. Then they go in the bag. So it's always the last to go.
Okay, 864-798, and don't forget, read the reviews on